I am Amitabh, Vaidya, co-founder of xtrawrkx. We are in Dharamshala for an exciting event, Summit on Summit, for the fostering the EV ecosystem within India. And I have with me Dhaval Kaku, who is from Innovation Mission Punjab, and we are going to have an interaction with him. Can you please introduce yourself and tell a little more about yourself?
First of all, thank you, Amitabh sir, and the team to inviting me over here. It's a pleasure representing Innovation Mission Punjab today, and I would slightly share about myself. With Innovation Mission Punjab, I curate programs over there. We have been instrumental in in the building blocks for the startup ecosystem that exists in Punjab and beyond. This is where we started. Today the thought is the startup ecosystem includes a lot of stakeholders, including stakeholders beyond startups and MSMEs, which includes industry professionals, investors, mentors, business service providers. We try to amalgamate all of these and try to make the best meaningful connections for mobilizing startup ecosystem. That is what we do, and I usually tend to curate these kind of journeys for startups.
Oh, that's very exciting to know. And curation is a phrase which you are using in this context, which is very, very appropriate. Let me ask you, what excites you most about the EV ecosystem within India?
Right. Slight context before that. I actually studied power electronics as my engineering. EV apparently happens to be a part of power electronics. While I could not study to that extent back in the day when I was in college, because EV ecosystem itself started potentially after 2016-17. What excites me particularly more is there's a lot of interventions happening through government, through industry stakeholders, where there's a lot of incentivization that is happening to bring these kind of startups into the ecosystem. On the other side, there's also this scenario where companies like Zomato, Ather, a lot of these companies are coming which are saying that we would want to take that first step towards last mile mobility with a zero emission vehicle kind of a net zero kind of a concept. There's so much happening in the ecosystem. It becomes very critical for us to understand what is happening in the ecosystem, how all stakeholders are working. Apparently here also we saw each and every stakeholder that is part of the whole value chain. Once you know that, you get to know how that whole mobilization is happening. This whole mobilization journey is something that actually excites me in this space.
Oh, very well said. That was heartening to know. One last question. What is your feedback about today's gathering? Any suggestions?
I usually tend to be very critical when it comes to feedback and suggestion. My colleagues would definitely vouch for that. But this is going to be a slightly shock for the people that have known me. This was one of the best trips I've had since quite some time, where I usually travel mostly for professional purposes only. And whenever I have been to such summits, it's always a cutthroat fight of getting that business. Everybody is with that intent where what is the kind of business I can capture. That was something that was missing in this event, which actually made me more happy. It was very organic. Any stakeholder that was present over here today came with a collaborative approach. There might be a few places where he could have contributed. There might be a few places where he could have made business. Everybody came with open hearts and open minds and said that let's join our hands together, and that was something that actually touched my heart. It was all in all a very interesting trip for me.
Oh, thank you very much. Very, very happy to have this feedback from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.